Hello there folks, and how is it going? And welcome back to another video, and welcome to the beautiful coast here in Dublin. Beautiful morning. So two reasons. One, it seems like forever since I've seen any kind of sea, and I'm delighted that my first encounter in quite a while is the Irish Sea. And secondly, I just wanted to feel the warmth of a sunrise. And then if any pictures happen, great. The tide is very far out, which is nice. I'm kind of hoping I can get some reflections of Poolbeg Lighthouse, which is kind of the task. So I think I'll be taking my shoes and socks off. So let's get out and let's have a look. This is going to be great. For the boys to catch on, soon he'll be running like hell. Run. So it's a bit dark, but it is absolutely gorgeous. It's probably dark because of this variable ND filter. Hold on. Hey! So the eagle-eyed among you here might recognize this spot from ages ago. I did a video from here where I was trying to do fine art photography kind of stuff, which turned out really nice. But you can see now the conditions are obviously very, very different. It's morning and it's cold, but the tide is way out. So if you can see, I don't know, it's very dark, but there's like a structure just over here, which is an old baths, like an old kind of pool, like tidal pool. That was one of the photographs. But the tide, let me turn you around here, the tide was like coming right up to this, seawall. But as you can see now, it's empty and kind of vast. But there's a pool here, and this is ultimately the kind of vibe that I'm looking for. I want stillness, I just want quiet, and I just want stillness. So let's see if we can find that. Yes, this looks very nice here indeed. Have a look at this. So I got this lovely pool. Now I'll probably need to get down, hunker down nice and low, and obviously zoom in. But it's the kind of vibe I'm after. Just quiet stillness. And all going well, the sunrise should be nice. There's a bit of a break, so you never know. The moon looks awesome. So let's meander our way and let's see if we can take some photographs. Ooh, it's cold. I have no hat and I just shaved my head yesterday, so my lack of insulation up there is it's not even doing anything. But have a look at this. Have a look at this camera. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's so gorgeous. Just perfect little reflections. Now, what I'm going to need to try and do, I'm going to take this photograph because I do like it. I'm going to head out a little bit further because I want to try and get rid of that band that's in the middle. I just want kind of like mirror, But let's take this picture, and I also took one from back there too. So if any of the pictures that I've taken so far turn out to be any good, it's such beautiful soft light. I'm going to pop them up on the screen for you now, so let's have a look. Welcome friends to the ASMR Photography Studio, and welcome to the first image in this week's video. Now, I absolutely love this photograph. The colours, the composition, the crop, the way the whole experience was. It was one of those beautiful moments that really make photography as wonderful as it truly is. It all just came together so wonderfully. I love the peacefulness to it, the gradients, oh my god, everything about it I adore. And actually, between this week's video and next week's video, just as a little teaser, I think I may have captured some of my favorite images of this year so far, and this certainly is ranking up there because I absolutely adore this image, and I think it's really, really wonderful. And like there's another few that are going to pop up as well that I really love. But as a start to a video and my kind of photography session out here at Sandymount, wow, it just set the bar so high, and I absolutely adore this. I really do. So let's push on. So you can kind of see what I was looking to do behind me here. I hope you can. Yeah, you can. But you know the way you got these situations where you're like, just shut up and take your nice pictures, because it's gorgeous. It's so quiet, and I'm the only one here. And when the tide is out, it is quite a popular spot for photography, but that's beside the point. But there's like the tiniest bit of surface wind out there, so I'm not getting these like absolutely perfect reflections, but I'm getting reflections nonetheless. But I found a nice gap in between the kind of sand banks that are there. Now the tide is coming in, and it's, you know, it's on its way in, so I have to be mindful of that too, because it does come in quite fast. People do get kind of like surrounded, so you have to be very mindful here, just like I always go on about when I'm photographing at the coast. But nonetheless, it's really, really gorgeous, and I'm super delighted that I'm able to take the picture. Stupid surface water, or stupid surface wind, but it's really, really beautiful nonetheless, and just so gorgeously quiet. But the sun is starting to come up now, as you can hopefully see there. But what I might do is I might stick with this composition for a bit, because the sun's coming up in like 5 minutes, so it'll break that horizon, hopefully come up from behind that cloud, and I might get some nice light on the Poolbeg itself. So I'll wait here for a few minutes and keep our fingers and toes crossed. So if any of these pictures turn out to be any good, I'll pop them up on the screen for you right now. Now, it would be remiss of me not to have photographed the absolutely gorgeous colour that was popping off in the sky. It was so beautiful, and the reflections were just magical. I love the band that's gone between. This is just a random kind of sandbank that was in between the sandbanks that I was kind of battling all day, and I just love the reflection. It's just so perfect and so magical, and just so gorgeous, and what a beautiful way to start a day out there photographing. It was so great. For this next image, now look, I'll be right off the bat and tell you that I did take some liberties here in Photoshop, but that's okay to do because it's my photography, I suppose. I can do what I want with it. The reflection was clean. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat, but it wasn't clean enough. So I actually mirrored the top into the bottom, and it's just perfect, and I absolutely adore it, and there's just no two ways about it. The light is just absolutely gorgeous, and oh my gosh, when it was all happening, I was like, oh my god, it was just so beautiful, and I'm delighted with how this edit turned out. I really do love this photograph, and I'm super delighted with how it looks and ultimately how it feels. This is a very iconic kind of scene for Dubliners in particular, and I really love the light and how it all looks. So let's keep going. So this is gorgeous. I'm actually coming back to the very first pool that I was at, because I've been thinking if I can, because it's much stiller, and if I can get low enough, I might be able to kind of eliminate any of the sandbanks to try and look for that cleaner reflection. So I've got to be quick because the light is coming on fast, and it's gorgeous looking. Wow. So let's see if I can make something work. And there is actually somebody out here, which actually makes quite a nice photograph in itself. I don't know if you can see that dude out there, but fair play. Wonderful. Anyway, let's see if we can get this picture real quick. So this is gorgeous, and I'm just thinking now, as the tide is coming in quite fast. Let me turn you around. Can you see this? Well, look at that reflection first of all, but I don't know if you can see this water. Look how fast it's moving in. So, you know, it really is on its way in. So I'm gonna stay here because it's beautiful. But and here's the sun. Look, and I'm hoping as the tide comes in, it might actually like submerge some of the sandbanks as well. And the further I kind of retreat back, we can stay in that nice kind of shallow tide, and hope that we can then eliminate a lot of the sandbanks. Unfortunately, the wind on the surface is now starting to really kind of pick up a little bit, but there are little breaks so that we can try and take advantage of, which we are trying to take advantage of. But nonetheless, it's such a beautiful morning. And look at this dude down here. Oh, you can't really see him, but he's there, and fair play to him. And it makes for a nice picture. I think I got him in one of my pictures. So if you ever see this video, Mr. Man, whoever you are, get in touch. I'll send you the picture because it's nice. But here's the sun. Oh God, it's so beautiful. It's nice just to relax, you know. and if you read my newsletter, you'll kind of know why I'm back. And it's nice to be able to take the time to just to get out and take some pictures on a nice, beautiful, calm morning. Quiet Saturday as well, and it's Paddy's weekend as well, so I'm glad I came out, because this weekend is going to be absolutely mental in Dublin in particular, because St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, it's beautiful. Look at the light here now, it's starting to come up, the sun. Woo-wee. Absolutely fantastic. Anyways, if the pictures, I won't ramble at you anymore, so if the pictures that I take over the course of the incoming tide turn out to be any good, then I will pop them up on the screen for you now, and we can have a look. So this, wow, like the first image we looked at, I think this may be one of the contenders for one of my favorite images so far this year as well. Oh wow, it was just so beautiful. I love it. I don't know what else to kind of say. I'm thrilled with how it all worked out. The curve of the sandbank, the water, the reflection, the light, the colors, the composition, the crop, everything. Wow. I just, it's, when you edit images sometimes and you're like, I think this is going to be a good one. Ever imagine yourself as being like one of the sound engineers while Guns N' Roses were recording Sweet Child of Mine? You'd be like, I'm kind of like, creating something magical here, and I love that feeling, and that's what I get from this image. I don't know which I prefer. Maybe this one over the first one. The first one has this subtle kind of beauty to it, whereas this one is just more punchy. So I don't know which I prefer, so do let me know which you prefer in the comments below, and I'd be delighted to hear. Now on the last image, I didn't take any liberties with this image, so this is the kind of idea of what I was ultimately setting out to capture. No photoshopping involved, if you know what I mean. The reflections are just gorgeous, and I intentionally actually shot this one wide because the clouds and the structure in the clouds were gorgeous. I know it pushes everything a little away, but that's okay. It just gives us the band and those reflections a bit more kind of scale and emphasis when the sky and the water are just mirrored so beautifully. I adore all of the images that I photographed out here at Sandymount, and I'm super happy that I got up and out to shoot. So yeah, really fantastic. I'd be very curious to know how you guys feel about them in the comments below, so do let me know. And yeah, let's keep going. Well, the sun is up and it is gorgeous. So I think I fulfilled my mission that I set out to get today, and it is really fantastic. Have a look at this here. It's just so beautiful, but the tide really is moving in very quick. I've come back a fair bit now from where I was, just because I don't want to get wet. And but it's really sensational. It's just so gorgeous. I'm delighted I came out, and I got chatting with the chap who is here as well, so it's always nice to go over and say hello. Yeah, it's nice, really lovely. I suppose one of the things that you can try and do when you're in a position like this, as I mentioned earlier, getting nice and low, photographing reflections, for me, always, I like to have the kind of center of the frame where the kind of top meets the bottom, right bang in the middle as best I can. For me, I think they always work the best. It's always fun to play around. Don't get me wrong. Don't not do that. But yeah, if you can keep things nice and centered, anyway, at least for me, that's perfect. It's perfect. It's just like a mirror, and it's really fantastic. But sure, look, I think I'll go on and just leave it here. A bit of a short hop around the this is Sandymount is what it's called, and I'm gonna go put everything away because I want to go for a nice walk and enjoy this beautiful sunrise, or at least the afterglow of the sunrise, and maybe I'll take one or two more pictures because it's so beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to stop rambling now, and if you like the video, folks, do give it a like, and if you fancy following along for more adventures like this one, you're most welcome to hit that subscribe button. But for now, I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Cheers.